Trying to connect. All right. I see the resolution is terrible. All right. So I think we're live. I'll be switching back and forward between my DraftKings page and also live chat. And I'll be answering all your questions. And we'll be doing DraftKings today, doing a position by position breakdown of the slate. All right, so we got point guard starting up. We have James Harden at 11.2 price tag. I think he's a very good player to have today. I think there's going to be a lot of value on the weekend slates. There tends to be a lot of value. A lot of players sit, and a lot of stars I feel like take the time off as well. LeBron James, I think this Houston LA matchup is going to be a great game. If Anthony Davis does sit, LeBron James is a must have. I think I'd have him a little bit more than James Harden, but I love both of these guys today, and if you can, try and jam them both in. Trae Young, 10-1, he's a good. I think that's a good play if you don't want to play Harden or James, but he's a little hard to get in if you do. Russell Westbrook, same thing. If you do fade Harden, I would play Russell Westbrook going against the Lakers. This is also the feature game of the night, so a lot of players I feel like will want to go off. Ben Simmons, I don't really like Ben Simmons going against New York. Devin Booker going against Boston. They have really good defense. Dame Lillard, I think Dame Lillard's a top play. He's undervalued. The slate came out last night before CJ McCollum was injured. So at 8-2, I think he's going to have all the usage he wants. He's going to put up a lot of shots. And I think he's the top play point guard on the slate today. De'Aaron Fox, 8-1. It's a lot of money to pay for De'Aaron Fox. But if you look here, he's been playing the minutes. 38, 37, 38, 36, 33, 30, 30. So the past 4 games, he's went from about 30 minutes a game, 32, 31, up to 38, 37 minutes. I think De'Aaron Fox is also a very good play today. Kyle Lowry, I think going against Minnesota, he's a good price, but I like Lillard and Fox a little bit more. So let's see if we can find anybody down here. Anthony Simmons, he's going to be a top play on the slate. With CJ McCollum out, he's going to be playing a lot of the backup point guard, and he may slide in. Gary Trent, I think, is also questionable. So if he's out, I would have all the Anthony Simmons you can get because he'd be starting alongside Lillard. Sorry, guys, I don't feel the best today, but I did want to get this video out. Now, as you guys can see, Mike Conley is questionable today. At 4,400, if there's no minutes restriction, I think he is in play. But also what that does is for Jingle and Joe, who's been on a tear since he's been out playing a lot of the point guard minutes, I think he becomes unplayable today. All right, so then we'll go on to the shooting guard position. Up top again, we have James Harden. Then we got Zach LaVine at 9.2. I think that's a steep price to pay for him. I wouldn't pay that today. Then we have D'Angelo Russell. Now, Draymond Green is out today. I like D'Angelo Russell a lot. His usage goes up. He's going to handle the ball coming up the court. If you look back at his last 3 games, he's at 36, 34, 35 minutes. He chucks the ball. I think he's one of the top value plays at shooting guard as well. All right. Then we have Andrew Wiggins. With Cat coming back, I think he is in a little bit better spot with Cat on the floor. He plays a little bit better, but I don't think this is a spot for him today going against the Toronto defense. Derrick Rose going against Atlanta. His minutes, again, he's been up as well. I like Derrick Rose today, so if you want to pivot or you don't have as much money at the shooting guard position, Derrick Rose is a great play. Then we got Buddy Hield. I like Buddy Hield. The price at 6'4", that's a good price for Buddy. RJ Barrett is out, so I think that also makes Alfred Payton secures his minutes at point guard. He's going to have all the minutes he can handle there. I like Alec Burks a lot today. So Glenn Robinson, the third, is questionable, and if he is out, I think Burks is going to be playing a lot of the backup point and a lot of minutes all around as well. Cam Reddish, he had a great game last night. Thibault, I think if he starts again against New York, on the sites like FanDuel where you get more for the stocks, the blocks, and the steals, I think he's a little bit more valuable than he is over here on DraftKings. Austin Rivers is out, so Michael Carter-Williams is questionable. With DJ Augustine out, if Michael Carter-Williams does come back, I think that really lowers Terrence Ross's production, as well as Evan Fournier's. He won't be playing as much backup point as well. And then I just wanted to touch on Dotson. I think Dotson's going to be playing a lot with the second unit for New York going against Philly. With the injuries to this New York team that they have, I think he is in line for a lot of minutes. He might be a good low-owned dart throw, him and Trier. Alright. Any comments? No comments. Alright. Sorry the video is terrible today. I'm getting a new laptop and I'm going to get the stream a little bit better. I'm going to upload this as well on YouTube. I usually do a live stream on YouTube where the quality is a little bit better. Alright, so then we got small forward again, LeBron James, great play. Gallinari, OKC going against Portland. I kind of like that matchup as well. Small forward is where I look to pay down a little bit more. Aaron Gordon at 6'4". He's good play going against Golden State. Brown is out today, so I think that's really going to make Hayward and Tatum and Kemba Walker a lot more interesting. I think Gordon Hayward's my favorite out of those three with a little bit lower price tag, and I think his usage comes up a lot, so I would play a lot of Gordon Hayward today as well. Evan Fournier, he's been playing pretty well. I think the minutes will come down a little bit when Michael Carter-Williams comes back. Again, Jingle and Joe, I can't pay this price with him if Michael Conley does come back. If he does not come back, I love this price for Joe Ingles. He's been playing a lot of the backup point and handling the ball coming up. Then we got Damian Lee. I like this price on him, especially Draymond Green is out. I think he's going to smash at this price. His price came down because he was out a few games trying to handle that contract issue with Golden State. Now he's back. I think he got a good 2-year deal with them. Right, I really wouldn't go too much lower. Eric Gordon. Austin Rivers is out, but at 4.7, if you want to take a chance on him. I do like Dario Saric. So with Oubre out, Dario Saric played a lot of minutes last game. I think he played about 28 minutes. I think for 4.5, his price did come up quite a bit. So I'm not in love with him, but I think he is a good value play. We got Reggie Bullock, I think. He may be starting today. He would also be a good value play if he starts. Eric Paschal, I think he's in for a lot more minutes due to Draymond Green being out. That's about as low as I would go there. We'll go into power forward. We got Anthony Davis. If he plays today, he's a great play going against Houston. John Collins, I like John Collins, but I think he's going to have a hard time going against Drummond. We got Pascal. Pascal's in a good spot going against Minnesota. Ayton. Kevin Love. I was big on Kevin Love last night. I think his minutes were down a little bit. But Chicago's terrible against big men. I think I'm going to go right back to the well on Kevin Love this week, or today. Then we got Julius Randle. His usage and his minutes have been through the roof since Fizdale's been out. I like Julius Randle quite a bit. Jason Tatum. I like Jason Tatum and Al Horford. I like Al Horford quite a bit going against this New York offense. Even though it might be a blowout, I think Al Horford will still get there. Kyle Kuzma. If Anthony Davis is out, I think this price tag on Kyle Kuzma is just a little bit too much for me to play. I like Gordon Hayward a little bit more. No Laurie Markkinen this year. That's about as low as I would go. Again, Sarich. Bobby Portis, if you just had the run. Oh, I love Bobby Portis days. One of my favorite players. All right. Then we have JaVale McGee at center, low price center. If Davis is out, I do like McGee. Bagley, I think his minutes restriction has been lifted, so if he gets up in the upper 30 minutes at 5,100, I think he'd be a great play. Let's see what he had last game. Yeah, 30 minutes. I think he would, if he starts getting 30 plus minutes, he's a great play today at 5,100. I think I'm going to be playing him. Marc Gasol, he's a good play going against Minnesota. I think they're going to need his size, and I'm not afraid of the Cat defense. Dwight Howard, if Davis is out, I think he's a good play. Julius Randle, I do like Whiteside. I think Steven Adams is actually questionable. I don't think he's out. Won't play Friday. So if Steven Adams does play, I think that will bump Whiteside down a little bit. But if Steven Adams doesn't play, I want all the Whiteside at this price. I think he's going to smash. Then we got Ayton. He smashed a few nights ago. His price came up as well. I'm not a big fan of him. I don't think he will reproduce that. And Boston's a tough defense. Pascal, I want to see more minutes. Rudy Gobert, I do like Rudy going against Sacramento. Vooch, I like Vooch a lot going against Golden State, and it's a good price. Drummond at 9.5, I just don't think he wants to be out there anymore. And then we got Karl Anthony Towns. I'm not going to play him until I see him up over 30 plus minutes. Oh man, my stream is terrible. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, so I'm going to upload this to YouTube where I think the video quality is going to be a little bit better. This is where I upload most of my things. So, have a great day, and let's get this money.